Do you guys remember that community post I made about theorizing a commentary slot channel making a video on me in the possible future? Yeah, so this guy named Boulderman made a video on me. And this shit is, well, something that rhymes with good-hearted. This video was uploaded when I was offline of Discord, Twitter, and my main YouTube channel. Probably at 11 PM or something when I have to put my device up. I had watched the video late at night on my TV, around midnight, and I had genuinely had to keep myself from wanting to kill. This guy has to be the most cherry-picking person I've ever seen. If you're wondering what cherry-picking is, unfortunately I have to use Wikipedia for this because I'm not using Google AI for this. A cherry-picker is when someone picks the case which supports his opinion. So basically someone who uses evidence that only is to their bias, which Boulderman does a lot in his video. Who knows? He can possibly cherry-pick information on his other commentary videos, but that could just be me. I'm not watching any of his godforsaken slot commentary videos to fact-check this, so take my words with a grain of salt. Before we start, I wanna say, do not harass any parties involved. Even though Boulderman has clear ill intent against me, I want to a bigger person in this situation. I had to restrain myself from calling this guy the word that rhymes with good-hearted for the sake of the video. I want to come across as serious yet showing some light on the situation. This video contains discussions about self-harm, predatory behavior, child sexual assault. Please click off if you're disturbed. Please take a break and come back when you're ready.
That's crazy.
Manipulation, to control or play upon by artful, unfair, or insidious means, especially to one's own advantage. Keep that definition in mind.
This is extremely slimy and really infuriating. They are giving wrong definitions.
First he claims that I'm giving the wrong definition which he think is slimy. Let's hear what proshipping and commshipping according to him are.
According to Wiktionary, a commshipper is one who supports a ship with elements deemed morally complex or problematic, such as a power gap or a relationship between a mortal and an immortal. And proshipper means one who supports a ship or shipping deemed
problematic,
e.g. due to age differences, abusive dynamics.
I'm putting some things on here because I'm not getting into the proship discourse discussion for the 5,000th time. Talking to Antis is like talking to the wall, and I'm not here for that. Also, notice how this guy immediately used the first thing that comes up on the Google search instead of doing actual research. But no, this guy does not put any effort to see all sides of the argument of proshipping. He just carefully chooses the cases that supports his opinion. I can understand why some people think proshipping is not a thing for them. Taboo fictional is not for everyone, and I can understand that perfectly. But do I go out of my way to cherry pick evidence to make me seem like the good guy? No. Please research stuff. It will genuinely help your understanding of things instead of seeing stuff solely in black and white. Please see some shades of gray. So, me saying the correct definition of proship and commship isn't manipulation. When you manipulate, you have ill intent to bend people at your advantage. Ill intent. My intent was to clearly educate people who were confused on the terms of proshipping and commshipping. Using your definition, you are showing manipulative behavior as well. I know you probably don't have ill intent to miseducate, but you lack knowledge of the actual meanings of proshipping and commshipping, or any graphic umbrella terms. You don't do simple research on topics and use your clearly inaccurate information and sources as truth, which is slimy and misleading. Okay, I have the feeling this guy didn't do research on my channel or myself as a person, because a few weeks ago I said I wasn't into Spawnism. This whole section could have been avoided if he just put slightly more research into my channel. He's probably cherry picking again and ignoring what I said, but that's just my speculation. Important information being left out for the second or probably third time. I think he's doing that on purpose. Yes, I would like to address I was in Spawnism for a period amount of time. Looking back at it right now, it wasn't the proudest moments. I was going through some stuff during those times. Everything seemed normal on the outside. I looked like a normal kid at face value. I had friends, loving parents. I did okay in school. I know this going to sound corny, but you gotta bear with me for a sec. I was suffering in the inside. I had dealt with depression during this time. It's something that I don't usually talk about on the channel. There are some other things that had happened to me during those times. I was taken advantage of and gotten sardine. I don't want to go into detail about it because it is a topic that I'm not really comfortable going into depth. I'm fine now, and the person was called out for it. This isn't really my excuse for my Spawnism posts, my random mental breakdowns I had, or me crashing out on people just for simply interacting with me, but this is a window into my mind. I hope you can understand my behavior and why I act the way I was. Also, before someone comments something like, I went through the same things as you yet I know better than you. I promise you, not all victims cope the same way. Recovery isn't a walk in the park. It is more like a wild roller coaster. I wish you well if you did experience SA. No one deserves that. Sorry for getting too personal. I just wanted to let you know why I act the way I did those few months ago.
They also indulge in some manipulation regarding Spawnism here as well. In one of their shorts, we can see them saying this: Spawnism, in parentheses, the good side, is okay. They are making a claim that the cult that was created by child predator Diddy Blood terrorists has a good side.
Again, why is this guy bringing up manipulation again? Also, he implied that I supported Chesball. For those who don't know who Chesball is, he is a mass groomer who encourages young children to take their lives. I've never supported Chesball. This was said multiple times on my videos, yet they are not shown. Again, Boulderman fails to show evidence of what he thinks is correct. Okay, this is the only section I want to apologize my actions for. I am a hypersexual person. I have intense uncontrollable sexual urges. I cannot control these urges whatsoever, and I feel shameful after when I say or do anything sexual. First, I want to address what I did. I have uploaded 2 suggestive videos to my channel. If you are underage, I recommend you to not go look out for these. I will make sure to delete those and archive my old Spawnism video. This is my fault for putting this out in public, and I'm sorry for showing this. I never had ill intentions to show this to other minors. I was immature and I'm willing to change myself for the better. Any and all constructive feedback is needed. I'm 14 now, and my brain is obviously not fully developed for me to think like an actual adult. So I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for uploading sexual content. It is up to the people who I've hurt accept my apology or not. I can understand why some people won't accept this, but I hope those people will know that I can still grow and mature as a person. I hope this message gets to those people. Again, I apologize for my actions. Thank you. I want to clarify. I am not an NSFW artist, which Builderman claims in the title. I barely draw an NSFW and post it online. I do not call myself an NSFW artist. I simply like drawing my favorite characters in a cutesy way. Me drawing 007N7 in a cute dress and cat ears isn't gooning.
A video, which this is a screenshot of. It says, me x scissors. This is really sad. This implies that they've potentially used scissors on themselves, which, when you realize how deep into Spawnism this person is, turns dark.
I feel like a record playing the same tune over and over again. So all I'm going to say in this section is, do your damn research, instead of assuming. You know what's funny? You had the chance to scroll through all of my videos, yet you can't bother reading a few community posts. How funny.
I'm going to kill each and every one of you. The only disappointment in it for me is that I only get to do it once.
Okay, at the end of his video, he does something that is really outrageous. Here's what I mean.
Now I know what you're thinking. Who is this channel? Make sure to not go and harass them. They're called ToonCon.
If you noticed something throughout his video, if you watched it, you can see that my username was blurred for 99% of the video, until he revealed my username and say don't go harass me.
Is this nigga serious?
This is literally virtue signaling at its finest. If you didn't want me to get harassed, then you would have kept me anonymous for the entire video, which you didn't do. Now I have multiple people in my comments harassing me. Whatever you like it or not, this is your fault. You are the blame for my harassment. This whole situation could have been avoided if Boulderman just DM'd me directly first instead of making an 8-minute long video. In my bio I have, if you have a problem with me, please DM me. But no, this guy just wanted the new Forsaken drama of the week just to get a quick buck. We could have sorted out the drama in DMs and come to some sort of conclusion. I'm not sure of Builderman's exact age, but I've heard that he's grown. So I'm guessing 18 to early 20s. So basically he's more mature, or I mean, supposed to be more mature than me. But this guy acts like he's still in middle school at his big age. So Builderman, if you hear this, thanks a lot. Not only you are a cherry-picking virtue signaler, you play a part of a teenager's mass harassment. You made their mental state worse. I tried to contact you multiple times, on Discord, on Twitter, but you never responded. I hope we can sort this situation out sooner, but you had your chances. I wish I could say many vile things for what you done, but I want to keep this video up just for the sake of it. Have a good day or night.
OMG, hey, I'm actually using my actual voice for this. This is completely unscripted, and I might stutter a lot, I might say or like a lot, but that's whatever. So basically, this is the end of the video. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you for actually watching and listening. Please be civil in the comments, bro, because I'm not fucking dealing with freaking ToonCon kill yourself like 900 times already. You can DM me on Discord and stuff. Freaking. You can ask me questions through my straw page. Just please be civil in the comments and stuff. Okay, that's it. Bye. I might animate a lot, so please watch my animations, please.